Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Front Gwats, and basically one of the leaders, Ghost, came to me yesterday in DM and said that he'd like me to make a video for the front channel, kind of just talking about like why we haven't uploaded for a while, some of the content I make, some of the content I could bring to the front channel, and what content the other directors could bring to the front channel, some of the ideas we have for videos, sponsors. We've recently gained a few new sponsors, ideas we have for like making like more interacting with fans, kind of, because we have a few ideas with interacting with fans that we've been talking about in the director's chat. And yeah, just kind of like clear a few things up that people might be a bit confused on. Alright, but anyway, first things first, I'm Front Gwats, I'm a director for Front. I recently joined about a month ago off of the directors RC, well, not a directors RC, just we had a general like recruitment challenge, I think about a month ago, and I went for the director side and I joined off of that. And yeah, I really feel like I could make good videos for the channel. I really like interacting with fans and stuff, even though I'm not the biggest like YouTuber in the world. I still have like people that follow me, and I like interacting with fans, and I like making videos with people that I've never like really spoke to before, because it's kind of like a new experience to make videos. And I really want to just try and bring content to the front channel that people can enjoy, and I think all the directors really want to do that. Alright, but anyway, now that we've got who I am out of the way, I think we're going to talk about sponsors first. We have gained recently a few new sponsors. We're now sponsored by Insane Labs, eWin Racing, or Boss Boxes. Now, if you ever want to buy one of their products, you can always use code FRONT. We try and push like people using the code quite a lot. I know a lot of people that do use our code, but it's like it really does help us if people use our code. I think it's like on Insane Labs at the moment, it's like 20% off with our code, so it is actually like worth using. It is like worth trying to like remember the code and use the code. And we actually do promote the code a lot. If you follow us on Twitter, if you ever look in the descriptions of our videos, like in the description of this video, we always have the links to their websites with the code saying that you can use like, it's like 20% off or whatever. So yeah, we recently have gained a few new sponsors. It'd be really good if we see like more people trying to use our code and more people buying like products from these people, because it really does motivate us to try and like push out our code more and try and get more sponsors and try and grow more. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to be talking about, I'm kind of just going to talk about like the ideas we have for the front channel and the videos we want to be making and pushing forward to like the fans. And like me and the directors have been talking, and we've been trying to find out some videos that like we can interact with people that are fans of Front, and like videos that people would enjoy watching. So some of the video ideas I have, I don't want to talk for like all the directors, because obviously I'm not like lead director, so I can't really like say exactly what's happening because I'm not that high up in Front. I'm just a director. But some of the like ideas that I want to do that I think would be enjoyable is we want to start doing like road to a kill cam with like all Front members, so like only Front GTs. I feel like that would be a good way to like all the Front members to like interact, and it would just be quite enjoyable because I'm already quite good friends with some of the people in Front like that I've recently met like 2 weeks ago. So it's like we're all kind of friends and we know each other. So that, I think that would be a really good video. I also want to try and push forward like more content to do with like the fans and stuff. Like I really want to do like 3v3 trick shotting versus fans, so it'd be like me and 2 other Front members versus like 3 random fans that we got off of Twitter. And I also want to do like the same kind of concept but with like S&D, so we kind of get 6 mans on like, for example, when the new COD comes out, we could get 6 mans with like some Front members and then some fans that we get off Twitter. Again, if you don't follow our Twitter, it is a good way to like interact, and it would like, if we did do these ideas, it'd be good to follow our Twitter because you have a pretty high chance of being involved in the videos that we make. Alright, yeah, so anyway, those are some of the ideas that I like could bring to the channel and I want to try and push forward. Obviously, I'm not like, I don't want to speak on behalf of all the directors because there's like a lot more directors than just me, and I'm not the lead director, so I don't make all of these decisions. So yeah, obviously some of the directors might have better ideas than mine and stuff, so my ideas might not happen, but I don't want to speak, again, I don't want to speak on behalf of all the directors and say this is what we're definitely doing, because I don't make the decisions like that. I just try and put forward ideas. But if the leaders allowed me to, then I would try and push forward like content like this, try and like interact with fans more. I think it's good to like interact with fans because it's just like obviously we appreciate every single fan and every single subscriber we have, every follower on Twitter. We really appreciate you guys like supporting the channel and trying to help us grow. We're almost at 6,000 subscribers now, so we are still growing and we're really grateful for this. So we do want to give something back to the fans and try and like interact with them. Like we could even do giveaways and stuff. We could like link up with our sponsors and try and like hold some giveaways or something. I don't know. I don't want to speak on behalf of like the leaders because I'm not the one that makes these decisions. Like some of the stuff I spoke about in this video like might not ever happen. Like there might not be any giveaways. I'm just saying these are like good ideas that I would try and push for the channel because I think it would be really beneficial to just have these like ideas going up on Front and like being related with Front. But yeah, I've kind of like spoke about like everything I wanted to speak about in this video. I don't know, it probably seemed like a really fast video because I talk really fast. I don't know, I'm just trying to think of like other things I kind of want to talk about. Alright, so something I've just thought of. This is probably like the last thing I'm going to talk about to do with content on the front channel. Obviously, again, this would be down to the leaders, not me. I just think this would be a good idea. Some of the directors, like, try and stream, like, every day. And I think it would be good to do live streams on the actual front channel. And, like, try, again, interact with fans and try and get, like, you know what I mean? Like, what streamers normally do, like, 9v9 trick shotting with fans, for example, and just things like that we could do with streamers, because we do have a lot of streamers now in front that we've recently picked up, and they're all like content creators and directors, and I think it would be good to like get like a front Twitch or like stream on the front YouTube channel and just try and like interact with the fans more. That's another way to interact with the fans, like streaming. I don't know like what games we'd play, or maybe when the new COD comes out, like officially comes out on disc, like for people to buy, like not the beta, like the actual full game, we could get some live streams on there on the front channel, kind of like showing people what we're trying to do on the new COD and show people that we're here and we're like trying to just grind it and hit as many shots as possible. That's really something that I want to see Front doing in the near future when the new CODs come out. I want to see us like pumping out content, pumping out clips from the new CODs, just all that stuff. I want to see like really good content. Just I want to see all around just like people trying to play the new COD and just do as much as they can for Front and try and like help build on the team and get clips for team targets and stuff like that, because we really want to try and pump out as many team targets as possible. So yeah, that's basically kind of like all I wanted to talk about in this video. I'm sorry if this video is quite short. I don't know, I'll try and like figure out some ways to make it like as long as possible. I don't know how long Ghost really wanted me to make the video, but I've kind of at least touched a bit on every single topic that you wanted me to talk about. But yeah, if you're new around here, subscribe, like the video, share with your friends, tell people about Front, subscribing as well. We're really close to 6k. We're like we're getting quite close now. We're like 5.6k. I don't know, that's 4k subscribers away. That might seem like a lot, but I feel like we could do it soon. We will be coming out, hopefully we'll be coming out with some special videos for 6k. We might even do a 6k team target. Again, I'm not a leader, I can't speak on behalf of the leaders, but this could all happen. I don't really know. I'm not like really like deep inside Front. I just get told what to do by the leaders and like I kind of just make the videos. But anyway, again, if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, share with your friends. Alright, we'll see you in the next video. Peace.